was absolutely amazing. I'm not kidding you guys. So I was like, after the last WSO where I was punching away and getting really upset with all the craziness that's being taught about SEO in general, and I got really upset with the latest WSOs that really were selling junk. With my buddy Justin Anderson from linklicious.me, we decided to make that case study ebook that would really break down, what we do. And but David does some stuff very similar. He's a doer. He's not just a talker, and he's walking the talk. And I just really liked the webinar I saw, and I was thinking I'd be an idiot to not share that with my list. Many of you have been following me or buying from me for a long time. Many of you chit-chat with me regularly on Skype. And I was like, this is information that needs to be shared so that you can take your business to the next level. Now, when it comes to David, I don't know the guy. I mean, we'll talk a little bit, we'll chit-chat a little bit. I'm not going to tell you he's my best friend, buddy, and we drink beer every so often. But what I can tell you is that he has integrity, and I've seen him help people and friends of mine, and that speaks volume to me. So that's about all I'm going to say on that.
Okay.
So let's do this.
All right, that sounds great. Well, I want to welcome everyone. My name is David Sprague, and I want to tell just a quick note about who I am, because I'm not a guru. I'm a business owner. I own a local marketing business. We do national, a lot of different marketing campaigns. But number one, I'm a husband. Number two, I'm a father. And number three, I'm a business owner. It's always in that order. And I'm a big believer because, I mean, everybody knows that, it's overwhelming sometimes with online marketing. It's overwhelming to deal with clients and staff and the latest and greatest and what is going on. And so I want to make sure that anything I teach is two main ingredients. Number one, it's duplicatable, and two, it's scalable. Because it doesn't matter at all if you've got a great business, but you're not able to be that husband that you're called to be, or that spouse that you're called to be, or that father that you're called to be. So I built my business that gives me the lifestyle that I want. And so everything I'm about to teach you, everything I'm about to train you on is designed to do that, because that's my heart and that's my goal, and those are the principles that I go by. So let's just kind of jump into it right now and talk about what I do. I'm CEO of Real Strategic Inc. I do both local and national marketing programs. I'm also a systems and software developer. Okay, so I want to share with you some of the software I've developed tonight and actually give you access to it so you can take your business to a whole another level. I'm also a partner in the #1 selling backlink software right now. It's called Magic Submitter. So I get the privilege of training over 2,000 local business marketers around the world. I get a question all the time, especially with support tickets, like, David, how do you figure this stuff out? Well, not only do we do it for our clients, I've got 9 full-time staff, and I run a 6-figure business, and I sit in front of CEOs that run $2, $5, $10, $20 million companies, and I have to explain to them not only what we're doing, but how we're doing it, and track how their business is growing because of what we're doing every single day. But I also get to tap into a brain trust of over 2,000 marketers that I train on SEO. So I get to find out their tips, their strategies, their insights. So, so I get to give you just not the best of my business, but I get to give you the best of what the best in the world are doing. And so that's what I give you tonight. So let's just jump into it. Let me give you a quick overview of what the next hour is going to be. First of all, why Google Places is so vital for your business. Those of you who said you are beginners, you're going to really enjoy these details. Those of you advanced, you're going to enjoy the strategy I give you of why this is so important. Then I'll explain what works and what doesn't. A lot of success is figured out by understanding what not to do. And so I'll explain what not to do. And then I'll give you a Google Places strategy, something that I've never taught openly. It can't be found anywhere on the web whatsoever, and that I only teach in private trainings where I charge a minimum of it's $250 an hour, and it's $1,000 for my training to start. So it's a minimum of 3 hours, $1,000, and then it's an hour, $250 after that. So those are my costs. That's what I charge companies to do, because my costs start at $1,500 just to even show up and help a company with their Google Places online marketing. And my website development systems start at $4,000 in a package and go all the way up over $10,000. So let me jump into it, because one of the things that I think is important is that whenever you listen to anyone, it's very important not to watch demos or some type of trials or some mock-ups. If you're going to listen to anyone, make sure they share with you their real case studies, they're real customers. So what I'm going to share with you tonight is I'm just going to, for Jerome and everybody that's listening tonight, I want to share with you my business. I'll show you my clients. I'll share with you the website, where they're ranking, where they're tracking. So literally you could just copy and paste what I'm doing because you'll easily be able to see the formula and everything I'm about to share with you. And then I want to open up Maps Marketing Blueprint. For those of you that want to go a little bit deeper and go, wow, this is exactly what I've been looking for. I need this training and this mentorships and these types of strategies. I want to give you access to this, which isn't open at all to the public. And then I want to give you some of the software that I've developed to really help you go to the next level too. And some of the software you're going to see you've never seen anywhere else. No one else has it because I personally spent over $20,000 building it myself. And then I want to show you how I get leads every single day. So there's two parts of a business. Part one is sales and part two is fulfillment. So you have to understand those incredibly well to really develop a business and to grow a business and take it from small, what Jerome says, small to big. And so I'm going to share with you just not how to fulfill or how to actually deliver on everything you say. I want to share with you how to shout to the world how good you are and give you a strategy to do that that literally not only gives me leads every single day but closes over 60% of every person I'm in front of. So let's jump into it right now. For those of you that are new, this is vital information. For those of you that are more advanced, I want you to capture the language I'm about to say because this language I'm about to give you is exactly what I tell every multi-million-dollar CEO I'm in front of, and this is how they convert when I share it with them in this order. Because here's the problem. A lot of us run out and we talk about backlinks and SEO and YouTube and Facebook and all these things, and it confuses people. Matter of fact, most days we're pretty confused ourselves, aren't we? So and I want you to write this down, when the mind is confused, it never buys. Okay, when the mind is confused, it never buys. And as we go in this, if I say something that really rings clear, just give me an aha real quick so I can get some feedback, and then I know if I'm really hitting on some things and I can go a little deeper with you. And if not, I'll just kind of jump over them. We'll get to the next point. So, okay, good. Thanks, Madeline. Thanks, Ganti. Appreciate it, Bob. Patty, thanks so much, Harris. Oh, I already got a couple ahas. Good. So take a look at these statistics, and you need to write these down because these stats tell a story. Last year, 10% television dove, magazines 14, radio double digits. So what this has done is this has opened up a worldwide crisis. And the crisis is all these companies have this money that they would normally be spending and getting a good return on investment. And it's not happening anymore. And so they're yanking it out of these mediums because they know something has changed, because their bottom line is changing. So everybody get that? It's a huge chasm that's happened with finances. So everybody realized that the market has gone online. But let me just give you another statistic real quick. And this is vital because this is only 90 days old. Forrester Research, which is the most credible research company on the planet, didn't survey 40 or 400, but 4,000. And if you do any type of surveys, an average survey is sometimes when it comes to businesses, it's between 150 and 200, and they extrapolate that out. But they did 4,000 businesses, and over 90% of them, look at this, 90% stated that SEO was in their top 3 strategies for acquiring new customers. Social media, by the way, was only 7. So here it is, loud and clear, as loud as anyone can say it. 90% of all businesses right now are growing their business directly from search engine marketing. That's it. And by the way, social media, 7%. So I don't want to go reinvent the wheel. I mean, if you want water, right, don't go into the desert, dig a well, experiment, figure it out, and hope that there's water. You want water? Go to Google Maps, find the lake, go there, and dip your bucket in and grab as much as you want. Anybody get that? Does that make sense? Any ahas there? So here's another great statistic. Statistically speaking, the top 3 companies get more than 50% of all the business. Good. We got some ahas, Maggie. Good, Wayne. Good, Robert. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate that. Thanks, Toby. Okay, here it is. I don't like things are convoluted. I don't like talking about backlinks and Facebook and all that stuff. I like knowing it's either yes or it's no. It's either black or it's white. Keep it simple. Because, again, when the mind is confused, it never buys. So here it is. Here's the clarity I want you to get. You're in the top 3. You get more than 50% of all the business. Your business grows. If you're not in the top 3, it doesn't. Everybody get that? Okay, good. So here's what I did. I just quickly went on to Google. I did a little research. I said, look, how many people are looking for a dentist in Atlanta? Dentist in West Palm Beach, dentist La Jolla. Do you see these numbers? 22,000, 2,900, 2,400. Now, this is massive because a dentist doesn't need 22,000 customers this month. It doesn't even need 2,000. It doesn't even need 200. If you could supply a dentist with 4 or 5 new customers, they would hand over a $500 to $1,000 pay check to you every single month and love it. It would be the best money they ever spent. So look at this. So here's the whole market is online right now. You can see it. It's evident. See how clear that is? It's online. So let's take a look. Now that we know that 90% of companies right now are thriving with SEO, now that we know we got to be in the top 3, now how do you get to the top 3? Well, there are only 3 ways. One is a web page, blog, article, website, and we have a program called Social Site Kahuna. We build their YouTube and their Facebook, and we do articles, we build an entire blogging platform, we do syndication, we do optimization, we rank them at the top of Google, and we make them look like literally a Fortune 1000 company in less than 2 weeks. And this package starts at $4,000 and goes all the way up to $10,000. So we know what we're doing when it comes to website development. We also have a video program that's called Broadcast Kahuna, where we do CNN-style interviews, and we actually take their videos, we rank them, we track everything, converts. These programs are incredible. Matter of fact, let me just share with you real quick. Let me not talk about it. Let me actually just share it. Let's do a good niche. This is a good niche. Fire safety, West Palm Beach. Now, what jumps out at you? Anybody see that? What jumps out at you? Martin, Mike, Maggie, what jumps out at you? Brian, Wes, Will, B, video, that's right. So we just don't get one thumbnail, not just 2 thumbnails. We can get 3, 4, 5 thumbnails, and we can literally push our competition right off the first page. You guys see that? So, by the way, this is our client in Google Places. Now, when I say when you're the top 3, you get all the business, what if you're in the top 5? Now, this is the MAPS marketing blueprint. This is a strategy I'm about to share with you tonight and how we exactly do this. So I just wanted to give you a reference point that we know what we're doing when it comes to just not website development, but also videos. Now, we've got another program called Local Map Kahuna, and that's Google Places. And I want to let you know, without a shadow of a doubt, not even a little bit, but by a long shot, by a mile, Google Places beats out web page and videos hands down. Now, Google just changed its algorithm about 48 hours ago. So I don't want to answer questions on that right now because we're waiting for the algorithm to settle down. It's probably going to take about 2 or 3 weeks. But I have a huge discussion on that next Thursday at 2 o'clock. And I'll share with you some of the software and how our software actually tracks their algorithm so you can see what's going on. So out of all of these, Google Places is the most powerful by far. So let me show you how powerful it really is. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go, I want to type in the word Spa Atlanta. And I just want you to give me some feedback in what you guys see at the top. What is the first thing that comes up organically? What do you see there? Janet, Al, Maggie, Wayne, what do you guys see? Bart, Bill, Carol, John, Will, the map. That's right, Places, the map. That's it. It's right there. It's as plain as you can see. Now, you guys just see the rhythm of what I'm saying here. Those of you intermediate, this is really important. Now I'm going to go and put in Spa London. What is the first thing you see organically? You guys see that? Take a look. I mean, let it get it in great. Larry, Lance, you guys see that? Aaron, the map. That's right. Good. Okay, good. Now let's go around the world again, and let's do Spa Auckland. What's the first thing you see? Look at this. Aaron, Matt, Marvin, you guys there? Mark, you guys see this? Now, I want you to hear this, and as clear as I can. If you got nothing else you're going to learn from me, learn this. I don't care how good you are in SEO. I don't care how good you are in Facebook. I don't care how good you are with all those things in mobile marketing, text message marketing apps. You will never beat me, because if you're number 1 in Google, you'll always be down here. You see this? You'll always be 5, 6, 7, and 8. And when you're 5, 6, 7, 8, your phone does not ring. You guys get that? Oh, good. We got some ahas. Good. Any aha moments there? Oh, good, Toby. Good. So now this is not a local situation. This is a worldwide marketing crisis because we have all these major companies and small companies and local companies. They have all this pent-up cash, and it's not working for them anymore. And when people go online, they're trying to figure it out where to put their money, get a good ROI. And every time they go with an SEO company, I kick their butt because I rank higher than them every single time. Okay, good. Sam, good. Thank you. Got some aha moments there. Good. Thank you so much for that feedback.
There's also, can you hear me? Yeah. There's also another thing is that you can stabilize much better in the Google Maps than you can stabilize in organic.
Yes, you can. You don't have to do as much work from month to month to month. Absolutely. So let me jump back in here and let me talk about, I want to give you guys some clarity on this because now that we've seen that this is a huge opportunity, just not locally but nationally, I want you to take a look. What I did is I found a heat map that literally traces the pupils on the eyes. And I want you to see, so because, so the map comes up, great, it's the map. Do people really look at the map? Take a look at that. Do you guys see that? Look at the top 3 where the eyes go. Maggie got an aha, good. Any other ahas on this? What if you were to show your clients this? David, what do you think about that? Charlie, Andre, you guys see that art? Joyce?
Now we should be hearing some yeehaw.
Yeah, yeehaws. Good. Okay, so good. See, so in your mind, it's becoming clear, isn't it? I didn't talk about backlinks and all this crazy stuff going on. So this is the exact same formula you use to work with clients. You have to bring them along to share with them what the opportunity is. Okay, so giddy up. Okay, good. I like that. So let's jump into the what ifs, because this is where the mindset happens. One of the biggest things about, you can have all the understanding in the world and you can have all the tools in the world, but if you don't have the mindset, you're not going to be able to grow your business. So understand this mindset. What if you had the cure for every local marketing problem in the world? What if you could unlock Google's secrets and you were given a step-by-step strategy to rank almost anyone for anything they wanted on the first page of Google? What if, and here's where I want the feedback. I want to see how mature you are, especially for you people that are intermediate, about this question. What if you could give 8 to 10 new customers a week? What would they pay you? So here's what I want. I want you to write out the industry and what they would pay you per month if you could give them 8 to 10 customers a week. What is that? John, Joseph, Al, okay, Joyce, Julie, what would that? Auto sales, 10,000. That's not legitimate. No one's going to pay you 10,000 a month for 8 to 10 a week. Possibly dentist, 1,000. Perfect, Maggie. 4K a month, easily. Dentist, 500. Good. Good, Gaggy. Good, Don. 500. Chiropractors, 500 a month. Carol, window tinting, 1,000. Roofing, 1,000. Good. Chiros, 750. Lawyers, good. Okay, good. Establish this. Because those of you that says it depends, those of you that see, it doesn't depend. It never depends. Because when you say depends in your mind, you're not clear. See, I'm crystal clear. I don't ever answer without clarity. And when the customer asks you a question, you got to have clarity on what the value of your services are worth. So those of you that answered with an industry and with a number, you've got some clarity. I love that. Those of you that kind of just threw it out there, you got to get a little clear on what you're doing. Now, I don't want to blow your mind, but let me give you some cool stuff. What if you are going to be able to give them 20 to 30 every single week? What could you do with that, Nick? Monty? What could you do with that, Joseph? What do you think? Bob? Okay, good, good. Some good stuff. You could retire. Okay, good. Well, maybe I can show you how to do that. So this is what I mean by total domination, okay? Meaning it's almost impossible for them to not click on it. You see, we're ranked 3rd here in Google Places. Our videos are here, and the website is here. I mean, this isn't difficult to do at all. And this is what the Maps Marketing Blueprint actually does, step by step by step by step. Here's another. This is a very, very important word. Day Spa. Day Spa is big money. Look, we're #1 in Google Places. We're #1 on the website. We're #1 in the videos. Do you see that? So let me explain what Mass Marketing Blueprint is, because that's what I'm going to be training from. I'm literally going to give you the 5,000-foot view strategy and the details of step-by-step how Google works and how the algorithm works. So you can really, with this,
let me jump in there for a second. For many of you that have bought from me before in a water farm, and many of my WSOs, you've seen my screenshots that look just about like David's, where we dominate the first page, and I've taught you how to do this. So some of you may wonder, why in the world am I here? Jerome already taught me all this stuff. The reason you're here is because I learned some stuff when I was on the webinar last time I looked at it. So I'm telling you, you're about to get your mind like, you better like wrap something around your head so that it doesn't explode.
Okay.
I'm not kidding you guys. I mean, I got humbled by this coach. So.
Well, thank you very much for Jerome. I appreciate that. So I call the Maps Marketing Blueprint the #1 cure for businesses that market locally. And you can use this strategy to do a couple things. Number one is you can charge clients to rank them, and that's our main core business. And clients all day long, without even hesitation, will pay you $750 to $1,500 a month without hesitation if you can follow the strategy and if you implement it well. Then you can rank your own business as well, and you can do affiliate marketing with it. Now, this is really cool. We had a customer, and Google does a lot of crazy things sometimes. So Google actually replaced the first category of our customer with hair removal. Well, our client didn't do hair removal. They were a beauty salon, but they didn't do hair removal. So what did they do? They actually took all those leads that came in, and they were getting like calls every day on it. And they actually referred it to another customer and got a little piece of the action. So our client that knows nothing about affiliate marketing literally took the leads that they were getting and moved them over, and they got paid on that. So you can actually own and create a Google Places listing. You can dominate it, and then you can forward that number, or you can forward those links, and they will pay you every single time. Absolutely. So now, here's the strategy, step by step. I will go through Google's algorithm and how it actually works. So step one is got to be your research and setup. Everything is about setup. If you don't have systems in place, if you don't have process in place, if it's not step by step, you will literally have to go back and redo everything again, because even one place that's out of step with Google Places could literally be the difference between being number 7 and number 3 or number 4 or being number 3 or 4 or being number 1. And the competitive research is incredibly important, because it's a lot like SEO, where you need to beat out your competition in what they're doing. So you got to do competitive research. I want to give you some software tonight that actually helps you do that literally in under 30 seconds. So this is how it works. This is your Google Places. Once you got your keyword foundation set up, once you got your keywords, because doing the right keyword research will allow you not to rank for 1 or 2 or 3 keywords, but I will share with you where we get 5, 10, and even 15 keywords on the first page of Google. So the very first thing that's important is the website. Google actually, its #1 authority is the website. So you got to take a look at this. And the website itself, it needs to be optimized with the keywords you want to rank for. So Google Places, then your website, and then your what's called off-page optimization of your website, which is the backlinks to your website. So let me explain these two terms, because I want to make sure I'm clear on this. When I say the words on-page optimization, I'm only talking about your Google Places listing. So when it comes to Google Places, on-page optimization is optimizing the words on your listing. When I say the words off-page optimization, I'm referring to all the words that are off your listing or on other places like your website. So here's what Google does. Let me illustrate it. Google goes in here and it spiders your Google Places listing. It sees your web address, then it goes to your web address, and then it looks around and it sees the words on the page, right? Then it says, okay, I see the words here, it must be relevant. And then it goes and looks at backlinks, and it sees the backlinks to the page. You see this? And then it sees that as well. And the new change in Google makes this vital, absolutely vital. So everybody see that? You see how Google works? Any aha moments there? So this is how it gets connected to your Google Places. As a matter of fact, let me show you a real life. Let's do this real quick. Okay, let's jump in and let's type in one of my clients. Let's do dentist, North Palm Beach. Okay, so you can see here, just so you know, now this is a change, and again, we don't know if it's going to settle out, but this YouTube video wasn't even on the first page 3 days ago. So you can see here their video is at the top, their website is number 2, and Google Places, they're number 2, which they've been for a while. Okay, now, so here's what's happening. If I go to their Google Places listing, which are number 2, so out of the top 4 spots, they are 3 out of 4 spots. You see that? Now, this is what I'm saying is on-page optimization. All the words on this page, you see that? Words on the page are on-page optimization. Now, I want to give you another term. It's vital for those of you new. It's called a citation. And a citation is very easy. Just memorize this like 2 + 2 is 4. A citation is a name, address, and phone number. Word for word, dot for dot, line for line, no ifs, ands, or buts. So when I say the word citation, all I'm saying is the name, address, and phone number. So it's a little easier to say that way. And what Google does is there are no backlinks. There are 0 backlinks in Google Places. So in search engine optimization, everything has to do with backlinks. And for those of you that are brand new, a backlink is simply a vote from a website to your website. So what they'll do is they'll put a link on their website, they'll put it to your website, that's called a backlink, and it's a vote. And the more authoritative that site is, the more that vote counts, and Google looks at that. Well, the same theory is true with Google Places, but they don't use backlinks. They use citations. So when Google sees your citation on Yahoo and Yelp and City Search and Yellowbot and Insider Pages, it counts that like a backlink. Got some ahas. Okay, good. You see that? So just like a vote. So we want to get our name out there, because look, if you're just on Google Places, Google doesn't see anywhere else, and your competition's on 10 other sites, the competition looks more authoritative. Everybody get that? I just want to make sure it's clear. I want everybody to chime in. Everybody understands citations. Good. Got some ahas there? Got it? Got it? Good. Good. Aha. Excellent. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Jeff. Good, Candace, Gary. Now, watch this. I'm going to go to the website, and I want you to see the website. I want to share with you exactly how to optimize this. Remember the keyword. You see the keyword here? Dennis North Palm Beach? See, it's in our title, Dennis North Palm Beach. Do you see the phone number? It's not an image. It's a text in the header. You see that? Now, let's look for the citation. Here we go. You see the citation here? Aha, any ahas there? So look, Google's looking at this. Look, we've got an article. See in our article? Look at this. Dennis North Palm Beach. See that? Okay, let's scroll down here. Oh, we've got Dennis in what's called a header tag. Header tags are important. Google looks at the most important words on the page, or one of the most important words on the page is those are in a header or a title tag. See that? Okay, look at the city right here, North Palm Beach, on the home page. Let's go down a little bit more. Check that out. Citation again. Everybody see that Google sees this, and could you see how Google think this is authority? Everybody see that? So let's go back to the strategy. So now, here's what Google's doing. It's going to the page, it's going there. Now the second thing we do is we optimize for local directories. Bing and Yahoo and City Search, we make sure our company is on those. So here's what Google's doing. So check this out. This is cool stuff. Google's going here. It's seeing your citation, right? 1, 2, 3 lines of citation. It sees the citation there, doesn't it? It matches them. It goes there. It takes a look around. It sees that. Oh, but what do you got there? You also have your web address. So the web address that goes here, it sees the same words. It sees the backlinks here. Okay, backlinks come back here. We see that. It goes back to Google Places. And you see what we're doing here? We're literally putting Google in a freaking headlock. And we're forcing it to show that it sees our authority in the marketplace. Everybody see this? Good. Got some ahas. Good ahas. Thank you, Jared. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Toby. Good, Janet. Thanks. Thanks, Patty. Okay. Now, the next thing we do is video marketing promotion. Everybody knows Google owns YouTube, so watch this. So, well, let me show you. So video marketing is part of the play. So if we go and we take a look at my client, let's go back to his website. Now, how many videos do you get in Google Places? Anybody know? How many videos? 5. That's right. 3. No, 5. So listen, we're not cheating Google. We don't try to do black hat stuff. We don't do gray hat stuff. We treat Google like a VIP client, that they are our most important client. We give them a first-class user experience. Everybody get that? Those of you that buy stuff or bought stuff, that little cheats, throw it away. It might work for a short amount of time, but it doesn't. Did you just see where Google just changed 48 hours ago and how we got promoted to the top? Because we don't cheat Google. We treat it like a first-class citizen and a VIP. So take a look at the videos. Got some ahas on that one. Good, 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 good. Yep, still 10 videos, still 10 photos. I'll get to that in just a second. So I want you to see every single one of these videos. See this? Okay. Now look at this last one. Check this out. You see that? North Palm Beach Dentist. Right? Check this out. We go to North Palm Beach Dentist. I want you to see how we're optimizing. Dentist, North Palm Beach. Oh, there's our keyword, right? There's our phone number. Got that? Hey, look in our description. There's our website. Got that? Oh, there's our citation. You guys see that? There are 7 things to do that you can't even see right now, that in order to perfectly optimize the videos. And again, this is all, we teach all this in great detail and things you don't do, because if you do it, then you're not going to get credit for it. So this is important. Now, by the way, let's take a look at this. See, I'll do some other things in a second here. Everybody see that? Does that make sense? Are we getting there? Any of you are intermediate going, oh my gosh, this is good stuff? If you're intermediate and you said intermediate, give me an aha or tell me yes, this is good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Great stuff, great stuff. Hell yes. Okay, aha, good. Okay, Phil says it's getting there. Okay, good. Okay, let me go a little bit deeper. So you can see here, now the next one, you leave it a little bit more advanced. Okay, now you don't have to do all these strategies. I'm like a doctor. If there's a problem, I have to overdiagnose. So I have to give you everything. But literally, we've had people just do their website and backlink and do local directories and just jump to the front page. But let's look at reviews and coupons for a second. So let's go back to the listing. Now, those of you that are SEO intermediate people, what's the most important thing on a page? When Google looks and spiders a page, what does it look is valuable? What are the most valuable things on a page? Aaron says title tag. Deanne says content, title. Meta, nope. Title. Backlinks, nope. Albert, H1 tag, nope. Saturation, nope. Keyword density, nope. Keywords, nope. Google reviews, nope. These are intermediate. You know, Jerome, you're going to have to do a little more training with these guys.
Oh, man, you guys, what's up with that?
Yeah, citations.
I'm over here pouting.
Yeah, so here it is. Let me ask you a different question, see if you get clarity. What is Google's entire algorithm based on? Not authority, nope. User experience, nope. Citations, links. That's right. Its entire algorithm is based on links. So when it goes to a page, the most important words on the page could be argued that it's a link. It's the anchor text on the page. Got some ahas. Good. You guys see that? So let's take a look at coupons. I want you to look closely. Look at the coupon offer. Do you see these words? They're what? They're a link. Brendan says, a stupid moment. Good. Good. They're a link. So you see the word dental hygienist? This is how we rank for 10 to 15 keywords when everybody else is doing 2 or 3. Because we use the entire process of what Google gives us when it comes to a content experience and not just a couple things. So by the way, let's take a look at this real quick. And let's put in the words dental hygienist. Dentist. Oops.
You got a problem with the spelling.
I do. I'm a terrible speller. Thank goodness I'm a better trainer, huh? Okay. Now, check this out. You guys got to see this. Who's number 1 for dental hygienist? We are. Now, we've got something in here, what we call category pages. That's very advanced stuff. I won't get into here. But this is what we can do because we're taking advantage of everything that Google has, not just a little bit. Good. Got some ahas, Toby. Got some Good, Drew. Thank you. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that you overlook my spelling. So here's what we're doing. So and there's picture promotion too, which I won't get into, but it's very similar to video marketing. So Google goes in, it takes a look, it goes to Google Places, it sees your videos, and then it sees your website and your videos, and it sees your coupons, and it sees your local directories, and it sees off-page optimization. You see this? This is a link wheel that shows Google that we got it going on and we're the best in what we do. So the last thing you do is you backlink these three and only these three. Write them down. You can backlink other things, but I'm giving you a strategy that works. OMG. Oh my goodness. Aha, Candace says. You backlink your videos, you backlink your website, and you backlink your local directories. That's what you do. So you can see why we do this, right? If we go and we take a look at this, we backlink the website, we backlink the website that gets us this, and we backlink our videos, and look at that. Pretty crazy stuff. So again, when you're in the top three, you get what? More than 50% of the business. 1, 2, 3. We're missing the third one, but we got the fourth one. You would almost have to literally shoot yourself, your brains bleed out, to not click on our client. I mean, you got to be crazy not to click on them. So let's jump into this. And there's so much. This is the tip of the iceberg, y'all. So we having fun yet? You guys having fun yet? Stephanie, good, Maggie. Okay, so now then the last thing you do is on-page optimization. The last thing, just write this stuff down. The last thing you do, I won't go into it right now because there's a lot of technique to it. It's the last thing. And then I'm going to tell you this. It's so vital. Write it down. I'll go over a little bit later. Track your leads. Always track your leads. Never, just write this down and underline, never use your company phone number and Google Places, ever. It will be the detriment to your future business. Okay, so when you do that strategy, when you follow my Map Marketing Blueprint strategy, this is what happens. You dominate for Google Places, articles, and videos. Now, let me go back here because I think this is important. I think a lot of people give a lot of different trainings, and they do a lot of stuff. And it's like putting a puzzle together. It's like there's so many. There's Facebook and there's YouTube and then there's video and then there's local directories. There's Bing and there's Yahoo and there's our page and backlinking and there's our coupons, and it gets so convoluted. And so when you're putting together, let me ask you guys, when you're putting together a puzzle, and you throw out all the pieces on the table, what are the most important? What's a good strategy? So what are the most important pieces you put together first? So where do you start? It can be overwhelming, William. Good. You start with okay, good. Dennis, it can be overwhelming, can it, Wayne? Okay. You start with the sides. You start with the corners. You start with the edges. You start with the outside. Well, I want to submit to you that you're all wrong. Because the most important pieces of the puzzle aren't the corners, the outside. It's the picture on the box. And what I'm giving you for the first time probably is the picture on the box of your online marketing. Got some ahas there. Ken, good, thank you. Dave Williams, Ken. You see that? And the problem is most people train on little bits, and I'm not a big believer in that. I want to give you the entire experience because you have to have the picture of what your online marketing is looking at before you have to make it clear to your customer. Because if you're not clear, they're not going to be clear, and when the mind is not clear, it never buys. Big picture from Aaron says, aha, thank you, Maggie. More ahas for Maggie. Love it. Okay, so now let me share with you a before and after just so you see this. This is, I don't know what happened here. Let me see. Let me jump into this real quick. All right. What I'm going to do.
I can't see who's on the webinar, but I heard many names that I already know, and these guys have been following me for since April of last year. and they already know many of that stuff, you know. But there's a bunch of stuff that's just missing, and I didn't get a chance to deliver the information yet, or I haven't even realized this information myself, or I don't have the tools, whatever. And that's what here is just going to fill all those little holes that we had and gives you just a clear picture. So that's before I offered you a bucket with a bunch of holes, and then here David's just giving you a bucket that doesn't have holes in it. Everything that goes in there goes and stays in there. So.
Well, that's fantastic, Jerome. I appreciate the kind of putting that clarity to it, because I know that you train a lot on this stuff as well. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling a report that we did on, you got to see this date, November 2nd, right? This was 90 days ago. And I want you to see that this company had a pretty good SEO strategy. See, they were ranked number 2, number 4. You know, you can see they're on the first page or second page of third page. Everybody see this? Everybody get that? First page. Now, look at this. This is their Google Places listing. You see this? They are nowhere. Understand that? They are nowhere. Got it? Make sense? Everybody see that? They're nowhere. Okay, good. Now, this is on November 2nd. Now, what we did is we did the Maps Marketing Blueprint strategy. And on November 9th, we pulled another report. I want you to see this, because this is how powerful the strategy is.